What is up, YouTube? Got a sneaker review for you today. So for all you sneakerheads out there, March means Air Max month, and in 2019 Nike have released Retro Future Pack. So a lot of nice iridescent colors, blue, purple, pink, and with the silhouettes that they've released with this pack, the 720s, a little bit different because it doesn't have any of those colors. It is iridescent, but you got a bit of green. So Nike have called this silhouette, they've officially called it black metallic silver nor argent. So I got this from Foot Locker for 260 Australian dollars. In terms of sizing, I've gone for 9.5 generally. With the 270s, that's what I went with. And I think I tried it on, and it was perfect size. So I think go true to size. If need be, go half a size up if you have wider feet. Now speaking of the 270s, last year obviously is one of the most dopest drops of 2018. I got into those pretty early, and just the heel, with that massive air bubble, was one of the biggest and most wonderful things Nike did last year. And this is, I guess, just a follow-on of that release with the 720s. So let's get into it. The box is, I think it's mint. It's got that sort of following on with the iridescent theme of the shoe. Depending on whatever light or angle you're looking at, the box, it's got some different hints of blue, purple, and all sorts of colors, and with all the Air Max logos, of years gone by, all sorts of, Air Max, Zoom Air. I mean, it's just a dope box. And I think the favorite part for me is, $260 pair of shoes. I mean, you've got iridescent wrapping with the paper. I think that is pretty cool as well. Now getting onto the shoe, let me take these bad boys out. So there we go. So they are the 720s, part of the Retro Future Pack. I think the first thing when I look at it is that rear, that heel, is almost identical to the 270s. But then you look at the rest of the shoe, right from the heel to the front of the shoe, and damn, it's something different for sure. I mean, the amount of air that's in this shoe. Now, I've worn it probably once, and I gotta say, it's not the most comfortable shoe. I mean, it's no Ultra Boost. It's no Vaporfly or Zoom X or any of that sort of stuff. But it is an experience. That's the main thing I'll say about wearing these shoes. It's an experience to wear a shoe that has air all around the shoe. Starting from the original, Air Max 1 and going 90s to the 95s, 97s, you got air, left, right, and center. But I don't think we've ever seen a silhouette with air bubble from heel to toe, such as the 720. So, it kind of felt like a little bit like the Vapor Maxes, that you're kind of on heels in a way, but you've got that. I think you got greater stability than the Vapor Max, just maybe because it's not sort of. I don't know if it's got to do with the Flyknit and just this being primarily a mesh upper. That's sort of just a bit more cushion around. Maybe that's why there's a bit more stability. I don't know, but I believe from doing a little bit of research that there is in terms of the design of the air bubble, there is a reason why Nike have gone from really thick air bubble on the rear, or on the heel there, and progressively thinning it out as you get closer to the toe. There is a reason for that, and that's obviously because most of the stability needs to come from the heel, from the perspective of a runner or walker. So there is some thought and science behind that, which is pretty cool. At the bottom of the shoe, you've got this sort of soft, rubbery bottom, and sort of the midsole of the shoe as well. You got check there, and the color. I think the color is, sort of this glittery, iridescent finish on the upper. Still mesh, but it's got this layer of glitter and iridescent finish that I think it's dope. Here, recording in the night, you got some different sort of reflections that you're seeing, but in the sun during the day, it's going to show up totally different. It's going to be shiny. It's going to be sort of like a disco ball. So I think out of all the 720s, I've not really liked any of the colorways besides probably the Aurora Borealis and the triple blacks. Even those aren't really proper triple blacks, but once I saw this, I just thought this was, damn, this is pretty dope. You got the green is a little bit different on this sort of boomerang type of design to put up here. That one's a little bit lighter. The green here on the midfoot and on the air bubble, this is sort of an emerald green, a little bit darker, so that's a little bit of a nice touch, two-tone green. Yeah, it is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, for that price, you got Vapor Max available, you've got the Ultra Boost, even got the 97s. There's plenty of options in that price point, but given this is a new silhouette, if you are a Nike fan, you love your Air Maxes, I think if you're a sneakerhead, we've got at least half a dozen Air Maxes in our collection, in our rotation. So I would say give it a go. Try them on your local, Foot Locker or wherever, JD Sports, and try this shit on. Because like I said, it's an experience to wear the shoe. It's just this 360-degree air, the bubble being just so thick, and it's like walking literally on air. It literally feels like it. I need to spend more time wearing these shoes, but just the initial impressions of just taking a few steps, it felt different, but not in a bad way. It is an experience. So yeah, that's the end of the review. I will be throwing out more content, so like the video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you want to, for all you day one people, trying to make this channel diverse with all sorts of stuff. It's the first video, so hope I've done a decent job, and throw any comments, any feedback that you want, and I'm going to try to put some decent content out there for you guys. So I'm a sneakerhead, but I'm not some hype beast by any stretch of the imagination. I will be reviewing shoes and kicks that are just for everyday people, classics. I'm not going to be here doing reviews of Off-Whites, or all that fancy shit. Just stuff that's affordable, stuff that you and I, the average consumer, the average sneakerhead, should have in their collection, or should try or consider. So it's going to be nothing crazy like that. It's going to keep it real. And I think this is pricey, but I think this is real. This isn't $1,000 shoe, or even a $500 shoe. I think this is something different, and it's mainstream. And it could be part of the sneakerwear culture. It could be a strong part of it going forward. I don't think it's been a massive reception so far. It's not like it's sitting on shelves at the moment, but who knows? So thank you very much for your view, guys, and peace.